Whether you're shopping at places like Target, Aldi's, Walmart, or even Harps, this year's Thanksgiving meal deals are all over the place. But for some Northwest Arkansas residents, affordability still depends on help from community groups. The Crescent Hotel has been many things: a spa, a college, and even home to a con man who's said to have found the cure for cancer. Many of those who checked in may never have fully left. Having something physical on you like this red card right here is extremely beneficial if there is a language barrier. You can order these cards in multiple languages with an English translation on the back. Residents were invited to a town hall meeting tonight to voice their opinions about a proposed plan to turn 6.67 acres into more student housing. Last Saturday, volunteers came out to replant native trees and shrubs, actually right behind me, just here at the local park. I'm standing outside on Dixon Street, where just 2 days ago, residents and veterans came together to show their support. One student here at the University of Arkansas found out her mom was diagnosed with breast cancer when she was just 5 years old. She continues to find ways to celebrate her mom's battle here at the U of A. As you can see behind me here is the construction site for a new residence hall that is estimated to be completed in fall of 2028. Just behind me in the back, you can actually see the tip of the Crescent Hotel. And back in 2019, a gardener who was working for the hotel at the time wanted to create an area to do composting. According to President Donald Trump, he says grocery prices are coming down, holiday items included.
That a Thanksgiving meal and surroundings are 25% lower than it was under the Biden administration. That's a big fact, and that comes from Walmart and others that do that.
Walmart president and CEO posting on LinkedIn, this Thanksgiving meal basket is the best and most affordable yet, causing some controversy. Comments on this post from business professionals saying it is only true because the meal basket contains less items from previous years. Walmart and Aldi's are saying their baskets can feed 10 people or less for under $40. Harps offers their holiday bags ranging from $10, $15, and $20 each, while Target is offering a meal to feed 4 people under the price of $20. The meal packages include several food items ranging from a turkey to potatoes and even stuffing. But food prices aren't the whole story. Organizations like the Salvation Army of NWA and the university's food pantry are stepping in to support those who can't afford a holiday meal. One member of the organization says the recent government shutdown has played a role in the number of people asking for help.
Yeah, so there definitely has been an influx. We get calls daily asking about the food pantry.
With more people in need of help, the community has also stepped up in donations.
People realize, hey, there's a lot going on right now in the world, and people could use food and items. And
so we have all of our different pieces of the full pantry here. We also have some leftover Thanksgiving bags from the basket program, which we gave out over 200 to different campus partners.
Majority of those receiving these holiday bags include graduate students, faculty, and staff members. One food pantry intern says he hasn't run the numbers to confirm whether demand rose during the government shutdown, but the team still adjusted support for anyone who needed extra help.
Making sure that people are well fed and don't have to worry about where their next meal comes from is important.
We get people that come here from all over the world, specifically because of the paranormal activity, which I think is just amazing.
Dan Bennett is fascinated by the spirits who haunt the halls of the Crescent Hotel. He says popular ghosts include nurses, doctors, and even a little boy who died here. Bennett says Michael is one of the more prominent hotel ghosts. Known to be a ladies' man, Michael died at the hotel trying to impress a young girl during his visit.
Well, she's not very impressed, so he decides to he's going to pull out all the stops. He decides to do a little Irish jig on top of the wall for her. All of a sudden, watch this! They're dancing around up there, diddly, 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 dancing. He loses his balance and he falls into the building, and he hits his head on a beam that became part of room 218 here, and that's how he died. That's how it became Michael's room. And as of last May, he's been here now for 139 years.
Bennett says he witnessed Michael's presence one night during a ghost hunt.
All of a sudden she stops laughing, her face drops. She points, we turn around, ah! That drawer is opening all by itself.
Today, guests roam the halls, hoping for a glimpse of the ghosts. Just behind me in the back, you can actually see the tip of the Crescent Hotel. And back in 2019, a gardener who was working for the hotel at the time wanted to create an area to do composting. Little did she know she'd come across almost 100-year-old jars full of human tissue. The university's archaeological service team was called to help with the dig.
This is what I call the pharmacy.
The team uncovered more than 400 artifacts.
Coal tar and other stuff, unusual liquids. I'm gonna show you one more little thing over here real quick.
One jar holds what they believe to be preserved human tissue. In the last couple of years, the Crescent Hotel discovered 40 death certificates from patients who died at the Conman's Hospital. Sounds of music, marching, and cheering. Veterans in the community gathered on motorcycles, trucks, and combat vehicles to parade down Dixon Street. One student at the U of A served in the United States Marine Corps for 5 years. Coming back to the real world hasn't been easy on him.
I came back home, but it didn't feel like home anymore because I spent so long away.
After years in the military, Anthony found it tough settling back into a normal routine.
And it was really weird to not have to wake up every morning and go to work for 8, 9, 10 hours and work towards the mission.
Anthony says it's hard to open up to people about his past. The Veterans Day Parade means more to him than flags and music. It's a chance to talk to people who understand his experiences in ways many others can't.
So it's nice to be able to be around other veterans and talk like we do and have that humor.
Mayor Molly Ron says she was frustrated that Fayetteville didn't have a Veterans Day parade. After speaking with a group of veterans in Washington County, she made it her mission to make sure local heroes receive the recognition they deserve.
This is just such a wonderful event, and I am so grateful to the organizers to be bringing this back to Fayetteville.
Anthony says that many veterans feel they did not accomplish enough during their service, but he says that simply is not true.
It's good to go out and be that representation for other veterans.
The Top Young Alumni Award honors outstanding accomplishments, including career, public service, and volunteer efforts that bring honor to the University of Arkansas. Jonathan Modica graduated back in 2007 with his master's in broadcast journalism. Not only did he study hard in class, but he hustled on the basketball court while playing for the Razorbacks. He spoke about his experience in college, sharing words of wisdom with students sitting in chairs that he once did. He began his visit talking to a broadcast class and ended up getting emotional while speaking about his struggles with education and how one professor stood by his side. That same professor sat in class with him the other week, witnessing that full circle moment Modica said to have felt. Throughout conversations with students, he emphasized one constant message.
Trust the preparation that you're receiving right now in the classroom, believe in yourself, and let the preparation give you confidence to take on any challenge that may come your way.
Modica now serves as the vice president for Intuit in San Francisco, California. He concluded his visit with an open discussion with students being able to ask questions about life and career advice. Modica shared with me during his interview that he wants to be a good representation to students and show everyone that no matter where you study, you can achieve your career dream goals. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Emma Manhire. Thank you guys. I'm standing here outside of the Full Circle Food Pantry where, as you can see, there is a real fresh garden growing right behind me. Now, seeing this garden really just shows how much work volunteers put in during Make a Difference Day. Throughout the garden, there are various plants planted throughout the year, and they are handed back to the pantry clients, including 120 pounds of tomatoes that grew here just last fall. Now, Make a Difference Day is packed with different events and opportunities for students to volunteer at, with over 20 events happening on campus and throughout the Northwest Arkansas region. Events range from trail cleanups to gardening or even dog bed making, which is actually a new activity they're implementing this year. Sarah Waller came out as a freshman to volunteer on her own just to give back to the community. And now, as a senior, she serves as the chair for the service engagement team through the Volunteer Action Center. She feels strongly about community and understands the importance of giving back.
Going out and volunteering and impacting the community that we're actively living in is such an important part of being an active member in your community.
Last year, with over 700 volunteers and a total of 1,800 community service hours, the Make a Difference Day team was able to make an economic impact of $35,000. Now, something new happening this year, the Make a Difference Day team is partnering with the Springtime of Youth to give students the opportunity and volunteers the opportunity to win Fast Passes. Now, these Fast Passes are super fun. It allows volunteers to bring other volunteers to a super fun event happening later that evening after a long, hard day of work. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Emma Manhire.